Okay, so we've now got a domain, we have an email address, and we're going to create the sub account under Go High Level, under the agency AI Fusion Automations. Okay, here we are in our agency. I'm going to just click on sub accounts, and I'm going to click on add sub account, and we can choose a snapshot. Let's go. None of these are really that good anyway. I think I'm just going to go with a blank one. Don't really need it. I'm going to add account manually. First name is Smash the Sword, and the email address is ecovillagecommunities.portugal@gmail.com. Just going to copy that so we don't have to keep on putting that in. So we can just do this. Ecovillage Communities Portugal. You basically just want to fill in as much of this information as you can. We're going to put the address. What are we going to put there? Let's just put just for now, let's just put test. Not really worried about this for now, but yeah, if you want to fill this in, pool. In fact, let's put the correct address, 13 Wareham Road. It's good to do that properly in the beginning, I guess. Even though this is for Portugal, this address is based in the UK, because I don't have a Portugal address. Nevertheless, we will continue. Telephone number, for now I'm just going to use business number, and I don't know why it keeps on asking me for this. So the website is this. Time zone would be, let's see if we can find it. Africa, let's just go UTC. Save. Cool, so this is a brand new sub account in Go High Level. We're going to turn these options off because otherwise it keeps on asking us for that, and it's quite irritating. And we're going to switch to the sub account. Let's just see how Gmail is doing here, whether it gives us the option. Yeah, there we go, so we can click in there as well. We have an email account, phone configurations, that's fine, we don't have a phone number right now. But let's go to sites. And then we can go to websites. Show you how quick it is to make a website on Go High Level. We can go new website. In fact, what I'm going to do is let's just create a quick funnel. We're going to create a funnel for the newsletter subscription. So we want to start adding people to the newsletter and start getting some people's email addresses. So we're going to go from templates. Let's go next. Let's see what we have in terms of newsletter. Sub account subscriptions. Let's see what this looks like. So this template, it's got a logo, get your accounting results you want, blah blah blah. Fill in the form there. Better ways to handle accounting. Okay, it looks a bit too technical for me right now. What I am going to do though is let's go back and let's not use a template. Just let's basic. My templates. Tell you what, let's just create a basic one. It's not a big deal. We just want to call newsletter subscribe, and that's actually a good demonstration of how quickly you can create a funnel with Go High Level. We're going to go to settings, and now we're going to add our domain. So we're going to click add and edit domain, and click on add domain, and we're going to type in our domain there, ecovillagers.com. Continue. Let's see if I can do it automatically, otherwise I need to go to pork bun and do it manually. Okay, so it's asking me to do it manually, so I need to do an A record with the host and the required value. So let's find pork bun. Okay, here we are on pork bun. We're at our record. We're just going to refresh the screen and see if the domain has set itself up. And let's see. Yeah, it has. I'm just going to click on the little DNS tag there. I'm going to create an A record. The host is at, and the answer is the IP address that I copied from the previous page. Says cannot add it. Okay, so what we might need to do is it's actually being pointing to pork bun at the moment. So I can just delete that. And I can delete that one as well, and let's just point it there. Okay, so it's added the A record. Now we want to add the C name, www. We want to go here, C name, www. So that'll point any www.ecovillagesportugal.com to the funnel that we're setting up right now. Okay, so I've added those two records. Now we've got an A record and a C record. That's perfect. Now I'm going to go back to Go High Level. I'm going to verify. It does take a bit of time, so this may or may not work initially, but it might work as well. So let's see. Okay, so fantastic. Your domain ecovillageCommunitiesPortugal.com has been added successfully, and I'm going to link a funnel, but I don't think the funnel has been connected yet. Okay, so let's do that one there. Additional options, 404. There's no way to set it yet, so I can't link it. So let's just cancel that for now. We've got the domains in there. That's fantastic. I'm just going to go back to the funnel. I'm just going to create a couple of pages, and we can come back in here and sort that bit out. Okay, here we are. So I'm just going to go back to and I'm going to click on sites. Just want to ignore that. I'm going to click on funnels, and then here we've got this funnel here. We're going to open it up, and the first thing we want to add a step, and we want to subscribe subscribe, and then the path is, don't worry about the path because it'll create one automatically. Create funnel step, and then we want to create from blank. Now it might not be able to add a form unless we create a form first, so let's go to forms and we're going to go to builder and we're going to add a form. I'm going to choose it from a template. So these are all the subscribing sort of forms we've got to choose from. I think we just want to start off like just quite simple for now. We can always change the template at a later stage. I'm just going to continue. And here we have a form. So we're going to call this newsletter subscribe. And then here we've got this image here. Sign up for free. We have full name, email, phone, organization, sign up. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's all we need for now. We're just going to save that. We're going to go back to our form. We're going to make sure that we just refresh the screen because otherwise it's not going to pick up the new form. That's been saved. I'm going to go back now. Okay, so we've got this newsletter subscribe. So we've got a subscribe page and we've got a subscribe form. Here we've got the page. Just wait for that to load in a second. And we're going to go full width. And then we're going to add a row, one column. Just going to make this as simple as possible. We're going to add a form. Select the form as newsletter subscribe. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. There's nothing complicated about that at all. We're going to click on publish and we're going to select the domain is www. And then we're going to save that. We can just add the SEO sort of metadata. So we can say newsletter subscribe, just to give it something. Update, publish again, and then use action from form builder when you redirect when you sign up. Okay, and now we can start building this site out. So okay, we've got that, we've got Eco Villages community, we've got an email address. Cool. I think we're good. I think we're all good. Let's test this form. Let's test this little funnel out. I'm going to go back here. So we should have our email address here as well. Yeah, we've got the email address. We're going to go to Gmail, just check that out. We've got our form there, we've got our, and I guess we could also just check out our domain. So let's go to settings there. Emails, continuous smart features, continue, next. Personalizes phone, done. Okay, we've got an email address. We've got our domain, we've got our funnel, we've got our settings here. We've got the domain there. We don't have a fav icon yet, we haven't set up the tracking yet, but we've got a few things going on there, which is cool. And we're going to go to steps here, see what that is up, subscribe, okay. And then let's go back here. let's just check where those domains are going. So we're just going to click on there. Actually not. I'm going to click on, okay, edit this one. The default page, subscribe, we're going to change it to subscribe, just so that there's some type of default on there. We want to have a default. And then this one, you can't edit it because it's got, this domain has a redirect associated with it, so that's already got a redirect, we don't need to worry about that. Okay, here we go, we're going to click on visit funnel URL, and we're going to test out this funnel. But basically in the last half an hour I've bought a domain, I've set up an email address, a free email address on Google, and I have set up a funnel in Go High Level, which is pretty cool. If you get this page isn't working, redirect thing, let's just, might be just like a cookies thing. One sec. Okay, so let's just fault find and see what's going on with this redirect. It's not accepting it there, but let's just I've changed the domain, so yeah, that works now. Okay, so I changed it from www to Ecovillages Communities Portugal. Let's just type in www.ecovillages communities Ecovillage Communities Portugal.com. Let's see if, okay, so it goes directly there. That's excellent. That's exactly what we're looking for. And now we're just going to do a test. We're just going to add our name, email, and we're going to click sign up. It says invalid phone number. That's fine. We'll just take that out there. Let's see if it accepts now. Still not 07950964670. Let's just do 44. Something to do with that phone number. Okay, there it does it. Okay, it doesn't really give us anything at the end, so let's just, in fact, let's go and fix this thing. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to add a another step here, and this step is going to be thank you. So thank you page, and then create funnel step. So create from blank. And then we're just going to make it full width. Add a row, one column, add element. Let's do headline. I'm going to say thank you. And add another subheadline for joining the Eco-Village Communities Portugal newsletter list. Okay, so here we go, Eco-Village Communities Portugal newsletter list. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add in, let's add in something else here. Let's add a button, and let's just say, we can say visit Eco-Villages Portugal Facebook group. Okay, so we want to give people an option there, just give them the link. Close that out, group, and change that row there. Okay, cool, and then we just want a little bit of gap around here because we don't want it so close. I'm just going to click on there, click on 60, and then this one I want a little bit of a gap as well, not so much, maybe 20. Then this one we want it to go to the Facebook group. So let's just do that quickly. And we're going to go to groups. Eco villages. And this is the group, so we just want to take that link and we want to paste it in here. So website URL, and change the website. There it is. And we can also open a new tab as a new website. And let's publish that. That's great. So now we want to go back to our previous page and just make sure that when somebody clicks on the submit button, it takes them to the thank you page. Okay, so I'm going to click on the subscribe button and I'm going to just click that ignore. Let's go edit this one. And then we're going to click on sign up. And it says use action from form builder, so the form's not doing anything after that, so we're just going to ask it to go to the next step and then click on publish, and that should be done. Update SEO metadata. Cool, I think that's it. Okay, we now have an email address, we have a website, we have a form to gather email addresses, and we have a domain, all in the space of literally about 30 minutes.